Good morning, students. Welcome to the second part of the chapter Real Numbers. Today, we will discuss about revisiting rational numbers and their decimal expansions. Students, I know you all are familiar with these terms because in class 9th you already studied about rational numbers and their decimal expansions like terminating and non-terminating and repeating decimals. Yeah, but in class 10th, here the concept of this statement is that to identify that the given rational number is terminating or non-terminating repeating decimal without using any long division method. That means with the help of this statement you can easily identify that the given rational number is terminating or non-terminating or repeating. Okay, so the concept is that first of all, you have to observe on two facts. The first one is that the given rational number must be in a simplest form. That means the highest common factor of P and Q is 1. For example, if x be any rational numbers, that means x be in a form of P by Q. That means P by Q must be in a simplest form. And second one is we have to convert the denominator into the prime factorization of the form 2 raised to the power n into 5 raised to the power m. That means the prime factorization of the denominator, that means the prime factorization of the q is of the form 2 raised to the power n into 5 raised to the power m. This is two important observation of this concept. Okay, if denominator is converted into this form, that means the given rational number is terminating. But if denominator is not converted to this form, then the given rational number is non-terminating and repeating. Look at this example. 3 by 8 is a rational numbers and there is no common factor other than 1. So here first concept is that the given rational number is must be in simplest form. So here 3 by 8 is a rational number within your simplest form. And if we convert the denominator 8 into the prime factorization, so here we see that the 8 equal to the 2 raised to the power 3 is the prime factorization of 8, and we can easily write it 3 by 2 raised to the power 3 into 5 raised to the power 0, because 5 to the power 0 means 1. So here 3 by 8 is a terminating decimal. Okay, so that means this is the two most important observation of this statement, that if q is equal to the 2 raised to the power n into 5 to the power m, so p and q is terminating decimal, and if q not equal to the 2 to the power n into 5 to the power m, then the given rational number is non-terminating and repeating. Now look at this example. Here, without actually performing the long division, state whether the following rational numbers will have a terminating decimal or a non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. That means here you have two rational number. You have to identify that the given rational number is terminate or non-terminating and repeating without using any long division method. So the first one is 13 upon 3125. So here first of all we check that 13 and 3125 both are co-prime or not. So here 13 and 3125 have no common factor other than 1. That means the highest common factor of these two numbers are 1. So these numbers are co-prime. Then we find the denominator. Convert the denominator 3125 into their prime factorizations. After converting, we get 3125 is equal to the 5 to the power 5. That means denominator is equal to the 5 to the power 5 into 2 to the power 0, because 2 to the power 0 means 1, you know it. So here we can write it 2 to the power 0 into 5 to the power 5. That means denominator is of the form 2 to the power n into 5 to the power m. That means the given rational numbers 13 upon 3125 is a terminating decimal. Okay, now come to the second part. Second is 64 upon 455. So here firstly we check 64 and 455 is co-prime or not. So 64 and 455 have no common factor other than 1, that means both numbers are co-prime. Then factorize 455. After factorize it, we get 455 is equal to the 5 into 7 into 13. Okay, that means denominator is not of the form 2 to the power n into 5 to the power m, because in denominator we get 7 and 13 also. So 64 upon 455 has a non-terminating repeating decimal expansions. Okay student, I hope you understand it. That means in this concept you have to follow two observations. First one is the given rational number must be in a simplest form, and second one is you have to convert the denominator in their prime factorizations, and after that you check out it, the denominator is of the form 2 raised to the power n into 5 raised to the power m. If q is equal to this form, that means the given rational number is terminating. But if q is not equal to this form, that means the given rational number is non-terminating and repeating. Okay, that's all for today class. Thank you, and go through the worksheet 3 and try to solve it. Have a nice day. Goodbye.